did on the I'm Dr. Jeff Roberts, Assistant Superintendent of Schools in Kaufman ISD. I have the great honor and privilege of welcoming you to the 2026 graduation ceremony for Kaufman Independent School District. We will celebrate each of our graduating seniors. Please be respectful so every family can listen to their own student's name as they are called when receiving their diploma. If you have not already done so, this is a reminder to please put your cell phones on silent for the duration of the ceremony. Again, thank you for attending tonight's ceremony. Now, please stand as you're able and welcome the class of 2026.
Please bow your heads with me. God, we thank you for this time of celebration and the community surrounding us. We thank you for providing for us on our journey and the way you have brought us through. Thank you for your goodness in our times of doubt and worry. After countless hours of effort and stress, we thank you for helping us even when we thought we would never make it to this day. We may never forget the one that walked with us the whole way through. Lord, would you help us to be people who seek to love others first in a world that seeks to love themselves first. I pray for those in the room who have not experienced your life-changing grace or the love that you displayed for us on that bloody cross, that they would come to know the Heavenly Father who awaits his most prized creation. God, I ask as we go out into the world, you would teach us what it means to live a life of purpose and service. Help us to overcome evil with good. Help us to love well and persevere in times of struggle. Lord, we know that nothing we could ever do could make us worthy of your love, yet you have chosen us to be your messengers. May we do it well, God. Even when we fail, may we be reminded that if it was never about performance, perfection, or striving for acceptance, but that it was only by the blood. Lord, tonight I lift up the struggles, doubts, and fears of the people in this room, and I ask for your healing in their lives. Would you reveal yourself to each of us in our lowest of lows and help us live in gratitude in our highest of highs? Now, God, I pray that your love that surpasses all understanding would fill this room tonight, and we would continue to celebrate each person in this room as you have given us the great gift of knowledge. Would you make this a night to cherish and reflect on the ways that you have been good to us, to our families, and the community that has supported us along the way? We praise you and we thank you for all that you have done. It is in Jesus' wonderful name I pray. Amen.
Now for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain silent. Please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated.
Distinguished guests, parents, grandparents, and friends, I would like to thank you for joining us today to celebrate these young men and women in front of us, the senior class of 2026. At this time, I would like to recognize the individuals on the stage that will be participating in tonight's ceremony. Superintendent, Dr. Joshua Garcia. Assistant Superintendent, Miss Amy Keith. Kaufman High School Principal, Dr. Matthew Nichols. Kaufman High School Associate Principal, Miss Jennifer Webb. Kaufman High School Assistant Principal, Mr. David Reyes. Kaufman High School Assistant Principal, Miss Vera Cox. Kaufman High School Assistant Principal, Miss Crystal Huff. Gary Campbell High School Principal, Miss Cindy Fowler. Gary Campbell High School Counselor, Miss Deanne Smith. Monday Elementary Assistant Principal and Bilingual Coordinator for the district, Margarita Garcia. And your Kaufman ISD Board of Trustees, President Drew Peterson. Vice President Christine Borders. Secretary Linda Mott. Miss Lindsay Abel. Mr. Byron Gregg, and Miss Elizabeth O'Donnell. I would also like to take a minute to recognize the Kaufman High School counselors. Senior counselor for the class of 2026, Miss Amy Garrison. Counselors Mr. Corey Smith and Joanna Davis. And Kaufman High School lead counselor, Miss Tracy Mitchell. Dr. Nichols, I now invite you to come forward and address your senior class of 2026.
Good evening. Welcome, graduates, parents, family, friends, and the KISD family. As we gather here today to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, let's also take a moment to reflect on the significance of the upcoming Memorial Day weekend. In just over a week, we will commemorate Memorial Day, a solemn occasion dedicated to honoring the brave souls who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation. I invite you to join me in a moment of silence as we pay tribute to these courageous individuals. I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to any veteran or active duty soldier here today. Your unwavering dedication and sacrifice are a testament to the values of courage and selflessness that we hold dear. Now, if any graduate is choosing to serve in the military after graduation, please stand and allow us to acknowledge your commitment and bravery. Thank you for your service, both past and present, and future. Today we gather to celebrate a milestone that marks not just the conclusion of your time at Kaufman High School and Kaufman ISD, but also the genesis of something new, full of promise and hope. Each of you has walked a unique path to get here, but you share a common bond, one shaped by Kaufman ISD, one of preparation, purpose, and pride. Throughout your journey as a student, you've been preparing not just for tests or grades, but for life beyond KISD. It is my sincere hope that you found purpose in your learning, in your friendships, and in your growth. And you've done so with pride. Pride in your school, in your work, your family, and yourself. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." And the great philosopher Steve Perry said, "Don't stop believing." And when it's time to take the next step, remember the words of Henry David Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Let confidence guide you. Let your dreams inspire you. And let your purpose surround you. As lions, you are prepared. You have purpose. And you should always carry pride in who you are and where you come from. Congratulations, class of 2026. The world is waiting. Go make it better, because once a lion, always a lion. Lions forever. And now, please welcome to the podium the class of 2026 Senior Class President, Derek Guerrero.
Good evening, graduates, family members, friends, and school staff. We are here to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2026. Hope everyone can take a moment when they can to thank the loving people in our lives who have supported us till this very moment. I'd also like to thank all of you for allowing me to be the class president. It has truly been an honor and experience I won't forget. Now on to what my speech is actually about. There's a scene from a movie called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty that I would like to share with you. In this scene, Walter finally finds a photographer he has been searching for. He sits down on the mountain and starts to have a conversation with him. After staring at the beautiful mountains for a while, Walter asks the photographer when he'll take the photo, and to which the photographer responded with, "Sometimes I don't. If I really like a moment, for me personally, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera. I just want to stay in it." We are part of a generation that has much technology at our disposal. Because of that, we capture and post everything. There's nothing wrong with that. Those memories matter. But somewhere along the way, it's easy to forget that the moment itself matters more than the proof that it happened. As we start our own journeys in life, I hope we can carry this idea with us, not as a rule, but as a reminder to slow down, look up, and be fully present in these moments that might not come around twice. As we leave here today, life will move fast. We'll all go in different directions, meet new people, and face new challenges. Things may or may not go as planned, but that's okay. What matters isn't how perfect your life is, but how deeply we experienced it. Take the time to appreciate the small things, like the conversations that lasted longer, last-minute hangouts, or the leftovers you found in the fridge. Congratulations, class of 2026. I wish y'all nothing but the best in everything that comes next. Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Now, I am proud to introduce the Salutatorian of Kaufman High School class of 2026, Addison Hetmer. Her parents are Landy and Christopher Hetmer. Please stand so you can be recognized.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It is an incredible honor and privilege to stand before you tonight as the class of 2026 Salutatorian. This moment does not belong to me alone. It belongs to every student sitting in front of me who has dedicated the last 4 years of their lives to reaching this milestone. It belongs to the teachers who went out of their way to believe in us even when we couldn't believe in ourselves. It belongs to the encouragement, wisdom, and love poured into us by our families and friends. But above all, this moment belongs to the Lord. Without his guidance, love, and unwavering grace, none of this would have been possible. I'd like to thank my parents. Mom, thank you for being my role model, for your constant faith, and for showing me what it means to love like Jesus. I'd like to thank my dad for always being patient, encouraging me, and reminding me to never say I can't, even when I really want to. I'd also like to thank my brother and sister. Never mind. My parents' support has meant more to me than I could ever put into words. People always told us high school would go by in a blink of an eye, and somehow, oddly enough, they were right. These past 4 years have brought growth, challenges, and memories that we will carry with us for a lifetime. If high school taught us anything practical, it taught us how to survive on very little sleep, survive group chats that never end, and confidently pretend we understand what's going on, even when we don't. It also taught us that deadlines tend to show up a little faster than motivation ever does. Between early morning practices, late night games, and trying to keep our grades in check, it's safe to say we have earned this moment. Because of that, what we will remember most, though, are not the late nights or packed schedules. We'll remember the teammates who became family, the friends who showed up when life got hard, and the teachers and coaches who pushed us to be better than we ever thought we could be. We became part of something bigger than ourselves, whether that was a team, a classroom, a club, or simply a group of friends who made a hard day a little lighter. So take a moment and look around, because long after we leave here, we will not remember every assignment or test score, but we remember the laughter, encouragement, and the moments we shared together. As we move forward into whatever comes next, I hold tightly to my faith. I truly believe God has guided each and every one of us here for a purpose, and He will continue to lead us into the future, even when the path feels uncertain. There'll be moments in life that challenge us and times when we feel overwhelmed or unsure of what comes next. But I've learned through these past 4 years that even in these moments, we are not walking alone because God is still at work in our lives. During this time, we'll also be giving a choice to let our struggles define us or to turn a pit into a praise by trusting in a God who's greater than any circumstance we could ever face. And that is what I hope for this class, that no matter what comes our way, we turn every challenge into something that strengthens our faith, our character, and our purpose. So as we step into this next chapter, I encourage all of us to trust in Him, stay grounded in who we are, and move forward knowing that we are never walking alone. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." And for me personally, that truth goes even deeper. Through every high and every low, I've learned my worth does not come from a scoreboard, a time, or even a title. It comes from who God says I am, and the same truth belongs to each and every one of you. As we leave here tonight, my hope reaches beyond success. I hope we choose to love others well, to cheer for others, to lift people up, to show kindness even when it's difficult, and grace when it feels undeserved. Because at the end of the day, people will not remember every award or achievement, but they'll remember how we made them feel. So let us be the generation that loves boldly, selflessly, and without hesitation. We made it, and the future's so bright. Thank you, and congratulations, Kaufman High School, Class of 2026. Gig 'em.
Thank you, Addison. I would now like to introduce the valedictorian of the Kaufman High School Class of 2026, Riley Stone. Her parents are Lori Stone and Denver Stone. Please stand to be recognized.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and the graduating class of 2026. It is an honor to stand before you as the valedictorian of this class. Standing here today is not something that I was able to accomplish alone, but something that was made possible by the people who have supported me along the way. To my mom, thank you for always listening to me and walking with me through every high and low. You're my best friend, and I will miss our daily conversations more than I can put into words. To my dad, thank you for believing in me, especially in the moments when I struggled to believe in myself. Getting to be coached by you has been one of the greatest gifts of my high school experience. And to my family, thank you for always being there for me. It has meant everything to look into any crowd and see faces filled with encouragement. And to my teachers and coaches, thank you for pushing me beyond what I thought I was capable of. Most importantly, I want to thank God. Every opportunity I have is because of His grace. In moments of stress, doubt, and uncertainty, He has been a constant presence, reminding me that I am never walking alone. My achievements are not my own, but a reflection of His faithfulness and the purpose He has placed in my life. As we look back on everything that it took to get here, it can be easy to focus on comparisons, such as who did more, who achieved more, and who seemed to have it all figured out. But today is not about comparison. It is about recognizing our individual journeys and taking pride in how far we have come. Throughout high school, I often found myself measuring my success against others. My sophomore year, I raced in the 3,200-meter run at the regional track meet. Before the race even began, I was already questioning if I was good enough. I ended up placing third in the region, which is something that I had worked incredibly hard for. But instead of celebrating, I focused on the two girls who stood higher than me on the podium. In my mind, it wasn't enough. I've experienced the same feeling academically. Competing at the state level 3 times in literary criticism has been an incredible opportunity, and I am grateful for the success that I've had. Yet each time, I find myself wishing for more, wishing for a gold medal to be placed around my neck instead of appreciating how far I've come. No matter the accomplishment, comparison made it feel smaller. In a world driven by comparison, it becomes difficult to recognize our own achievements. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, comparison is the thief of all joy. When we fix our eyes on others, we lose sight of the value of our own journey. But comparison doesn't just steal the joy from our lives, it distracts us from purpose. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, Paul writes, "There are different kinds of gifts, but the same Spirit distributes them. There are different kinds of service, but the same Lord. There are different kinds of working, but in all of them and in every one, it is the same God at work." Each of us has been uniquely created with abilities meant for a specific purpose. Just as there are different roles in a body, there are many ways to serve, lead, and glorify God. No gift is insignificant, and no calling is without value. When we compare ourselves to others, we begin to question what God has already declared as intentional. We look beyond the abilities that God has given us to figure out what parts of us are lacking. We start to believe we are lacking when in reality we have been equipped exactly as we are meant to be. God does not measure us by someone else's standard. He calls us to be faithful with what we have been given. This idea is also echoed in Ecclesiastes 4, as we learn that all toil springs from one person's envy of another, and that this too is meaningless, just as chasing after the wind. When our motivation is rooted in comparison, we will never feel fulfilled, because there will always be someone ahead, someone different, and someone more. But when our motivation is rooted in purpose, our work gains meaning. So as we move forward, I want to challenge the class of 2026 to this. Do not let comparison define your worth or limit your joy. Be proud of where you came from and remain confident in where you're going. Celebrate your achievements no matter how big or small they may seem. And more importantly, use what you have been given. Whether your gifts lie in leadership, service, creativity, or compassion, use them boldly and faithfully. The world does not need another copy of someone else. It needs you, exactly as you were created to be. Class of 2026, this is only the beginning. There will be moments when you question yourself, when you feel behind, or when you wonder if you are enough. In those moments, remember this: your value is not found in comparison, but in purpose. Step forward with confidence and use the gifts that God has given you, and trust the path set before you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Riley. Great job. Dr. Garcia and members of the Kaufman ISD Board of Trustees, these students before you from Kaufman High School and Gary Campbell High School have met all state and local requirements as set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Kaufman Independent School District. I hereby recommend them to you for graduation and a diploma. Dr. Garcia, I invite you to come forward, address the graduates, and certify the graduates of the class of 2026.
Good evening, distinguished guests, dedicated faculty, staff, proud families, and friends, and most important, the graduating class of 2026. Tonight, we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in your lives. The ceremony marks not just the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth, but also the beginnings of a new journeys filled with endless possibilities. Congratulations to each of you on your accomplishments and to your families, as well as the outstanding staffs of Kaufman High School, Gary Campbell High School, who have guided and supported you along the way. At this time, will all candidates for graduation please stand and remain standing? By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, and our outstanding Board of Trustees, I hereby confirm that the students of the class of 2026 have fulfilled all necessary requirements and are duly entitled to receive their high school diplomas. Congratulations. Graduates, you may now shift your tassels from the right to the left, symbolizing the awarding of your high school diploma. Congratulations, go Lions. Please be seated as we proceed with the presentation of diplomas.
At this time, I will read the names of the top 10% graduating with highest honors. Riley Kate Stone. Daughter of Lori and Denver Stone, Riley is a valedictorian of her class, graduating with her associate's degree and will be attending Tarleton State University to major in nursing. Addison Grace Hetmer. Daughter of Landy and Christopher Hetmer, Addison is the salutatorian of her class and will be attending the Texas A&M University to major in biomedical sciences. Muhammad Taha, son of Muhammad Aslam and Shamim Akhtar. Muhammad is graduating with his associate's degree from TVCC and will be attending Rice University to study business. Clayton Jacob Crawford, son of Anna and Steve Crawford. Clayton will be attending Baylor University to study mechanical engineering. Sikkim. Sadie Joe Waters. Daughter of Megan and Bill Waters, Sadie is graduating with her associate's degree and will be attending Trinity Valley Community College to study nursing. Sydney Noel Jones. Daughter of Ron and Christina Jones, Sydney will be attending Texas Tech University, where she will major in biology on a pre-med track. Clara Ariana Johnson. Daughter of Thurston and Rachel Johnson, Claire will be attending the University of Oklahoma to study nursing. Daniel Reese Gregory. Son of Elaine and Dustin Gregory, Daniel will be attending the University of Texas at Dallas to study biochemistry. Addison Gale Webb. Daughter of Jeff and Jennifer Webb, Addison is graduating with her associate's degree and will be attending Texas Tech University to major in nursing. Mariah Nicole Brockway. Daughter of Leslie Ashmar and Keith Rivers, Mariah will be attending the University of Texas at San Antonio, where she will cheer and study biology. Laura Luis Lael Loriano. Son of Luis and Claudia Loriano, Laura is graduating with his associate's degree and will be attending Evangel University, where he will play football and study mechanical engineering. Claire Beth Corder. Daughter of Sean and Angela Corder, Claire will be attending Trinity Valley Community College to study business and marketing. Morelli Salinas. Daughter of Enrique and Maria Salinas. Morelli will be attending Trinity Valley Community College to study biology. Alyssa Michelle Deckard. Daughter of Jeannie McCoy and Jimmy Deckard. Alyssa will be attending Texas A&M University to study business. Lainey Grace Sanders. Daughter of Clint and Melissa Sanders, Lainey will be attending the University of Mary Hardin Baylor, where she will be playing tennis and studying biology. Emma Lee Howard Welch. Daughter of Thomas Welch, Emma will be attending the Culinary Institute of America to study baking and pastry arts. Jesse Azua, son of Celia Azua and Martin Azua. Jesse will be attending Trinity Valley Community College to study nursing. Caitlin Elizabeth Molly. Daughter of Jeff and Sarah Molly, Caitlin will be attending Dallas Baptist University to study child life psychology and biblical studies. Amalia Garcia Gonzalez. Daughter of Mariah Gonzalez and Javier Gonzalez. Amalia will be attending the University of Texas Tyler to study biology and nursing. Presley Nicole Denny. Daughter of Lee and Heather Denny, Presley will be attending Texas A&M University to study business. Micah Ashton Stiles. Son of Brent and Robin Stiles, Michael will be attending Dallas Baptist University, where he will play lacrosse and study biology. Lyric Lee Bilbrey Wolf. Daughter of Randy and Rebecca, Lyric will be attending Tyler Junior College to study diagnostic medical sonography. Charlie Lorraine England. Daughter of Matthew and Kaylee England, Charlie plans to attend the University of Mississippi to major in finance with a minor in business administration. Hadley Elizabeth Jordan. Daughter of Jeff and Amy Jordan, Hadley will be attending the University of Mississippi to study political science on a pre-law track. Hannah Aaliyah Russell. Daughter of Lonnie and Bart Russell, Hannah will be attending the University of Texas at Tyler to study dentistry. Claire Celeste Ibarra. Daughter of Jessica and Johnny Ibarra, Claire will be attending Dallas Baptist University to study nursing. Jaden Cade Highlander. Daughter of Elena and Darren Highlander, Jaden will be attending the University of Texas Tyler to study nursing. Emily Cabrera. Daughter of Jesus and Gabby Cabrera, Emily will be attending Texas A&M University Corpus Christi to study nursing.
Next, we recognize the top 20%, those graduating with honors. Jacob Van Monzingo. Peyton Nicole Memmer. Esteban Noyola Gomez. Kayla Lisette Ramirez. Carson Sloan Dillon. Kaylee Ray Wren. Samantha Marie Cipriano. Briley Jane Barker. Nova Edward Bustamante.
Cesar Rubio.
Pate Benson Bowers.
Cesar Rubio. Niobe Gallegos.
Cooper Douglas Stewart. Jayla Antoinette Jones.
Nicolás Pacheco.
Riley Rhea McMahon.
Derek Lee Guerrero.
Avery Elizabeth Pate. Riley Leanne Ratliff.
Jesús Alexander Rentería. José Fernando Ramírez.
Stephen Joseph Quiros. Kirsten Brooke Thomas. Gara Donnae Prox.
Eduardo Leanos. Tristan Sebastián Rentería.
Ariana Nailani Castro.
Astrid Giselle Acosta. Luis Alejandro Acosta Nieto. Ana Nayeli Alfaro Monterrosa. Melissa Piceno Alfaro. Alonso. Emerson Daniel Alvarado.
David Benjamin Alvarez.
Alegna Merari Amador Márquez. Stephanie Amaya. Michaela Irene Ángeles. Natalie Alexis Ángeles. Amarilis Argueta. Elian Darío Arias.
Lane Reagan Avant.
Emily Avila.
April Ania Narciel Baker. Adam Israel Barbosa.
Stephanie Alejandra Barrios.
Deacon Bryce Bearden. Skyla Isabella Bennett.
Alondra Bermúdez.
Dayton Oakley Wayne Blevins. Thomas Colton Board. Cassidy Ray Bowers. Kira Grace Boyd. Kylie Jerry Lynn Boyd.
Paloma Rubí Bravo.
Caleb Matthew Brokaw. Josiah Thomas Brokaw. Kalia Marie Brown. Lauren Elise Bickerud. Tyler Wayne Burge. Anthony Cole Burley.
Destiny Nicole Cabriales. Amanda Campa.
Ellie Nicole Kennedy.
Leslie Yamilet Cano. Jesús Cárdenas Jr.
Rachel Rose Carmichael. Andrew Jason Carrillo. Dominic Jade Carrillo. Kendrick Eugene Carroll Jr.
Moriah Raquel Castillo. Oscar Castillo Jr. Chelsea Guadalupe Castro. Perla Castro.
Zane Edwin Casey.
Daniel Contreras.
Jimmy Ray Crawford. Jackson Lewis Crutcher.
D'Angelo Cruz.
Ray Alexander Cruz.
Alan de la Tejera. Luis Ángel de los Santos López. Brianna de los Ríos. Ismael Denova Benavides. Guzmán Díaz.
Peyton Danielle Duckworth.
Allison Echeverría.
Madison Page Ellis. Vivian Lynn Fair Stewart.
Aiden Satel Furman.
Yep.
Mia Yvonne Figueroa. Derek Dallas Flores.
Eric Antonio Flores. Sophia May Flores. Aiden James Folsom.
Alexa Cristal Franco.
Donovan Josiah Gaddis.
Yareli Michelle Galarza Cervantes. Maylene Garay.
Aiden Steven Garcia.
Jaden Aciel Garcia. Larry Garcia. Juan Pablo Garcia Pérez.
Ariana Denise Gardner.
Isabela Rose Garnica.
Gracie Ann Gladwell.
Ángel Jared Gómez. Miranda Anaí Gómez. Alicey Elise González. Ian Servando González. Jaden Nicolás Guerrero. Rolando Arturo Guerrero. Alexa Michelle Gutiérrez. Isabela Guzmán.
Kaylee Leanne Hall. Alexander Joseph Hancock. Kaylee Rose Hand.
David Emanuel Hermosillo. Milagros de Jesús Hernández.
Samuel J. Hernandez. Kaylee Brianna Herring.
Estrella Marcela Hinojosa.
Riley Nicole Hogel. Dean Edward Horton.
Kylie Elizabeth Huerta Perkins.
Karma Asenta Iglehart. Chance Jared Jackson.
Tania Elizabeth Jiménez.
Braxton James Jones. Jaleesa Tanae Jones.
Cristina Juanes Florido.
Elizac Odin Landaverde.
Elena Sabdiel Lara Márquez.
Jordan Kyle Lear.
Ashley León.
Briley Nicole Longenecker.
Magdaleno Longoria. Carissa Aileen López. Esther Abigail López Guzmán. Chris Lujano. Jared Vera Luna. Leslie Guadalupe Mancilla. Samantha Abigail Márquez. Ángel Antonio Martínez. Eduardo Martínez. Esther Melissa Martínez. Jacqueline Martínez. Riley Elijah Martínez. Stacy Martínez. Yuridia Valerie Martínez. Zuleima Martínez Chávez. Celia Esmeralda Martínez González. Evelyn Estrella Martínez Herrera. Dairelin Edenay Matamoros.
Cameron Slade McLean. Brody Leonardo Metter. Rocco Benjamin Metter.
Josué Eleazar Mejía González. Kevin José Mejía Granados.
Andrew Melendez.
Andrick Daniel Méndez Morales. Tomás Olivo Mendoza. José Luis Mesa III.
Carter Lynn Milligan. Aiden Breyer Miranda. Keegan Virginia Mitchell.
César Ismael Mojica Díaz. Michael Lorenzo Molina. Adrián Molina Cruz. Hugo Mondragón. Venecia Agustina Monjaras. Angelina Irene Nájera.
Trey David Brian Knowles III.
Ivonne Cristal Núñez. Rafael Ochoa. Ángela Nicole Olivo Samarripa. Eiren Ordóñez. Vanessa Esmeralda Ortiz. Heidi Denise Palacios. Diana Auxiliadora Paniagua Rivera. Yerandi Alberto Pardo. Jesús Patiño Mejía.
William Harley Patterson.
Kevin Pedraza Martínez. Armando Pedrosa. Helena Berenice Peña.
Jason Allen Pruitt. Aiden Bailey Quarles. Mason Edward Quinn.
Christy Emily Quiñones. Brian Ramírez. Sebastián Ramírez.
Abraham Ramos. Jordan Marquin Randall. Riley Andrew Reyes.
Oh, yeah, Riley!
Sara Grace Reyes. Leila Yareli Reina.
James Ray Riddle, Jr.
Isaiah Joel Rincón. Luz Ángel Ríos Mendoza. Natalie del Carmen Rivera.
Peyton Nicole Roberts. Logan Tyler Robinson.
Héctor Rodríguez. Juan Francisco Rodríguez. Nelson Rodríguez Rocha. Guadalupe Roque Aguilar. Yareimi Amada Rosas.
Lexington Monique Rose.
Tristan Ruiz. Alexandra Giselle Salazar. Joseph Matthew Salmerón. Jasmine Celeste Sánchez. Ángela Anaí Sánchez Godina. Adriano Sandoval. Lisa Servín. Julián Santiago Cipriano.
Michael Ladair Solomon, Jr.
Rubí Soriano.
Elijah Alexander Rose. Presley Michelle Spears. Caden Wayne Stiles. Natalie Gloria Stout.
Samantha Sustaita.
Wee Ta Chi Win.
María Elena Ariela Tamayo.
Chloe Madeline Taylor. Ryder Gage Tischler.
Rafael Torres Mascareno Jr. Manuel Torres Mier.
Christian James Truehill. Devin James Truehill. Jax Landry Turner.
Ashley Giselle Humana. David Valenciano. Anthony Junior Valle. Karen Lisbeth Valle. Genesis Azucena Vargas Bonilla. Eduardo Vázquez. Amy Guadalupe Villalobos Zamora.
Rayanna Nicole Villanueva. Aiden Jeffrey Wade. Hope Elaine Douthit. Madison Marie Weatherby. Jessica Ann Whitaker.
Ian Jose Luis Witherspoon.
Braden Christopher Woosley. Isabella Ann Wilski.
Samuel Armando Yáñez. Kimberly Marie Samarripa. Kayla Marie Zamarrón. Omar Alejandro Zamarrón.
Now we present the students of Gary Campbell High School.
Fernando Acevedo.
Tristan Dominique Anderson.
April Ruby Ayala. Ashley Lupita Valderas.
Gabriel Allen Black. Corbin Cordell Bolden. Lucy Riot Byrne. Peyton Ray Callahan.
Jonathan Cano.
Ariana Christine Cardona.
Nathan Alexander Chavez.
Brady Keith Clowers. Andy Josiah Consuelo. William Derek Coots. Angel Cruz.
Angela Cruz. Jasmine Cruz. Pedro Cruz.
Brendan Matthew Cummings.
Fernando Josué Díaz López.
Sarah Marissa Flores. Sarah Franco.
Elizabeth Gaona. Margarita Garza.
Aaron Galvan.
Erin Galvan.
Christian Gomez. Michaela Sofia Rodriguez Gomez. Alexander Braden Gowen. Anthony Gonzalez. Jacob Michael Grant.
Aceli Nicole Guerrero. Gabriel Guerrero.
Kara Abigail Hand.
Antonio Ángel Hernández Jr.
Jacob Herrera.
Uricel Herrera.
Jerry Eugene Heron Jr. Ariana Michelle Hill. Cameron Joe Johnson.
Brisa Iratzi Landa. Yahaira Yamelet Leal Gámez.
Lexi Marie Lewis.
Esmeralda Cristal Leiva. Fabián Natenio Isaiah López.
Dion Lee Love.
Elian Gamaliel Lozano. Daniel Martínez.
Vanessa Martinez. Angel Gabriela Martinez Ramirez. Corey Michaela McCormick.
Ariana Membreno Hernández. Daniel Mendoza Jr. Emily Medina. Maite Mendoza. Juan Antonio Mendoza Perea.
Corey Moore.
Aileen Giselle Muro. Ulises Uriel Muruato. Ricardo Marina. Alexander Padrón Ruiz. Atsiri Neftali Palacios. Alexa Elena Peralta. Andrew Valentín Piedra. Briseida Agustina Rey. Lucía Reyes. Angie Reina. César Reina. Christopher Alexander Rodríguez. Liliana Yareli Rosales.
Dominic Jabari Sadu.
Naomi Analí Salazar. Hatsiri Michelle Salinas. Elizabeth Abigail Samarripa. Luis Ángel Sánchez Godina.
Layla Timber Smith.
Cristian Soto. Adrián Torres. Valerie Torres. Marilí Trejo. Lía Lorena Urostegui Menchaca.
Ruby Valdez.
Azaret Vázquez.
Chase LeGrand Williams.
Jaxie Alexandra Yáñez. Juana Yáñez. Bella Lian Zamora.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kaufman High School and Gary Campbell class of 2026. Please rise for the school song. Don't you know it? You know it? Come on.
All right, we're going to improvise. Here we go. Oh, Kaufman lines forever, firm together stand. Comrades true and faithful, steadily we'll face the world so fearlessly, and through the years to follow, we'll pledge our loyalty for the black and gold with all our souls. We'll fight for victory. Class of 07.
I'd like to close with a very brief quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Congratulations, class of 2026. Back to our seats, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay standing as the newest Kaufman High School alumni exit commencement.